Good work out there. I guess you ain't completely stupid. See, I ain't good at sharing. You any good at sharing? I've never been. Not my food, not my things, not just my things neither. Someone's got something and I want it, and then I just gotta have it right off them. Like these horses down at Castor Ridge there. Ever since I saw them, they've been eating at me. You gotta get me them. Might not be happy until everything is mine. We'll see. Yeah, so, this is goodbye, right? Gonna have to work if you want some money, friend. You wanna earn something, you have to do something. I prefer if you left me to myself. Okay, I'm gonna speak, and you better listen. You see everyone out here, on the range, desperados, lawmen, regular folk, they're all just trying to get what they can. If they can take what you got, they will. So you better believe we will take it off of them. There's an outfit I'm friendly with running a caravan of goods, but we ain't so friendly that I'm gonna hold off robbing them, see? You'll find them over by Carmody Dell. You know what to do.
What the hell are you playing at? Just stop and think about this. I hope you choke and rot! Whoa, what the hell?
It's all right. No need to apologize. Hey, we all make mistakes. Hey, don't ask me. Speak to the lady of the house.
Okay, so we've got ourselves a teeny-weeny problem. See, somebody who shall remain nameless let the darn horses get loose. Ain't that right, Bray?
Well, now, I told you I was sat right here, didn't hear nothing.
Maybe if you had your face out of my pie for 5 minutes.
Well, that's like asking a man not to breathe, princess. But anyhow, I got an idea. There's a creepy old place down in Lemoyne. LeCay, it's called. It's full of outlaws and degenerates. Well, you'd be doing the world a favor by relieving them of their poor horses. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, I do like it when you take charge, Sugar Lump.
We're gonna kill you, bitch! Navy's fast, Navy's slow. Either way,
ain't got nothing like that going right now.
I hope you've reconsidered helping me in my studies. You'll need this sample kit to get started, and you won't regret the purchase. Trust me, I have information in there you won't find anywhere else. All right, that's fine. Until next time.
This your first time here? This town ain't at its best. So what are you thinking? This'll give you a kick. So few folks coming through here now means we still got some good stuff left. Whiskey. One beer. Beer.
The Undertaker has accidentally thrown Ruth's daughter into the fire. She was sleeping. Poor child.
This place won't never be the same.
I know.
Take care.
Howdy, man. First time shopping with me, I see. That's poor quality, but why not?
Hi, miss.
It's nice to see a new face. All my food is towards the front of the shop, but if you go to the back, you can also find hunting bait and grooming bits, too. Check the catalog on the counter, too. I don't have room for everything on the shelves. Enjoy it. More of the same? All right. You need anything else? I feel like I'm always restocking that. All right, well, keep looking if you want.
Don't think you've been in here before, have you? Read up on the guns there in the catalog. I'll fetch them for you to take a look. You can take a real close look at anything you like. All the Mexican outlaws around here these days, you need a good firearm. Well, think on it and come back. All right, then. I'll be here if you decide you want something. Slip your mind.
Наши дела. В этом видео мы разберем с вами фарм капиталей из нового обновления мне дали. Поэтому, чтобы это не пропускать круто, как мы запустили с вами задание, открываем карту и ставим метку там, где поставил ее я. Там есть один открытый ангар, и в нем лежит сейф, в котором есть заначка нашего капиталя. Павые деньги. Открываем задание, и здесь мы видим контракт Джеб Фелпс. Это первый способ и первое задание, на которое, если вы хотите себе нафармить, по-быстренькому пройти это ограбление, и чтобы не тратить золото, я вам все сейчас покажу, как это делать очень быстро. А ты не забывай подписываться на мой сообщение о том, что фармить по-быстренькому пройти это ограбление, и чтобы не тратить золото, который дает задание Gal. Итак, для начала нужно подойти к незнакомцу, который дает задание «Кровавые деньги». Открываем задание, и здесь мы видим контракт Джеб Фелпс. Это первый способ и первое задание, на котором можно фармить капиталь. После того, как мы запустили с вами задание, открываем карту и ставим метку там, где поставил ее я.
Sheriff Freeman shot one of them Dale Lobos right in the street. It sure ain't the first time. Town keeps getting smaller and smaller. Almost by the day. That's how it goes these days. Mrs. Howard's boy struck it rich. She's headed out to West Elizabeth to live with him. I'll be damned. Not a bad spot, this.
Well, 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 looky here. You come here to rob me, you ain't gonna get much. Life's pretty simple out here. Only thing I got worth taking was, well, some old stories. And those ain't everyone's taste, neither. You know, folks like to come out here, lend a hand time to time. And I'll pay them for it when I can. You see, this old leg here, well, to be more precise, the lacking of it, prevents me from taking care of things the way I like to. What do you say? You want to help an old man out with what's vexing him? All right. So here it is. Supply wagon's supposed to make its way up here. Got caught in an ambuscade. Now here they got it, and all the supplies, out near 6 Points cabin. You can bring it back for us, why, these coming months might not be so hard on certain folk. Thank you. You try not to be causing any casualties, if you can. Ending lives when it can be avoided, well, that ain't gonna make you too proud in your old age. I know that only too well. So long. Good luck.
What'd I just see? Hey! That's them, ain't it?
Too scared to shoot straight, huh?
I'll cure your cavities, boy.
Hey now,
Nowhere to turn now! You surrounded! I'm gonna have fun with you! I'm gonna hang up your damn hide!
All right, let's get to it.
You're going down! I'll thrash you good!
Look about you. Nowhere to go.
What in the hell? Cut off these ropes so I can cut off your head.
Let's see what's
You
in
waste
that
of
head
skin.
of yours.
You're paying damn good! Give it up!
done good.
All right. You earned Joe's trust. For now. Go on. What?
You're back. Welcome. You just left. You all right?
Another one here for some money under the table, I assume.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. Perhaps you have already guessed what I wish to discuss. The word capitale does not mean anything to you? Huh. For some time now, the organization that I represent has been using a unique system of exchange for our more sensitive business dealings. This we call capitale. Private bonds with their value guaranteed by the reputation and considerable resources of my employer. It's a more civilized way of doing things. Until every cutthroat and gutter trash got their filthy hands on them, it cannot be allowed to continue. The value of capitale depends on a certain exclusivity. Understand? Come. I don't know how much you have heard of our ambitious new senator, Anton Ricard. He's an officious, naive man who has yet to learn how politics work. About his grand plans to make Lemoyne the star of the next year's state fair in Sacramento. He has also been making life very difficult for us.
Come on.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, forgive me, Signor. I thought we'd be meeting alone.
Who is this?
He was just arrested by one of my men in the old quarter. I thought you might be interested to see what they found in his possession.
How did you come by this? You stole it, yes?
No. Please, Senor Martelli.
Do not speak my name, porco!
I found it. I swear to you, I did.
On your knees.
I did. I found it. I did.
On your knees.
I swear to you. No, please.
Where did you steal it?
I promise you that I didn't steal.
I will ask you only one more time. Where did you steal it?
From some of the Cornwall's boys. Leviticus Cornwall.
Thank you, Chief. I trust this man will face the full penalty of the law.
Most assuredly, Signor.
Good. Proceed.
Was there, anything else?
No, I think that was enough, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So, to my proposition. You will find builds like that one as far from here as New Austin, if you know where to look. I need every piece of capitale taken out of circulation and returned to me. I warn you, some of this work will require a strong constitution. In return, I will reward you with a unique business opportunity involving our friend, Senator Ricard. But that is for later. I wish to see the quality of your work before I reveal my hand. I'm sure you understand. Now, it is best we do not meet again. All further communication will be through my intermediaries. Some of them are friends of yours already. I believe Mr. Foreman, Mr. Langton. In any case, bring them enough capitale to impress me, and I assure you it will be worth your while. Now, if you excuse me, buona caccia.
I got new work if you're in business. Might be capitale in it for you. Well, work then? Got some new jobs lined up. Capitale too, if you're lucky. Little Bird told me about some lucrative opportunities. Might involve capitale too. I remember a time when crooks was crooks. Didn't wear no suits. Was that too much to ask? Risky business these days getting from one place to another. And certain kinds of people got more to lose than others. I ain't talking no legitimate businessmen neither. I'm talking common crooks on the lam. Running from old John Law on account of the dollars they stole. And running from Signor Martelli on account of the capitale. Now I leave the law to handle their own affairs. As for the rest, that's where you catch up to them. Good hunting.
Argentina is not an important country at all, but it is sometimes funny to just look at it. It has really zero meaningful effect on global Argentina is not an important country at all, but it is sometimes funny to just look at it. It has really zero meaningful effect on global affairs and really barely any meaningful effect on regional affairs, but nonetheless sometimes it's just fun to talk about it, and this is one of those times. So there's this conspiracy theory in Argentina which used to be really niche. It's called Plan Andina, the Andean Plan, and it posits that there has been a secret Israeli/Jewish conspiracy to conquer the Argentine and also Chilean Patagonia. That's this part on this map right here, and form a Jewish ethno-state there. This conspiracy theory was born from the fact that Theodor Herzl and the early Zionists briefly considered Argentina as a potential place for their planned Jewish ethno-colony, alongside other places like Uganda, for example, though they later settled on Palestine because they thought that it was a better option because it would rouse nationalistic fervor in the Jews. But there are some people in Argentina who seem to for example, though they later settled on Palestine because they thought that it was a better option because it would rouse nationalistic fervor in the Jews. But there are some people in Argentina who seem to either legitimately believe or pretend to believe, I honestly can't tell sometimes which it is, that they still want to conquer Patagonia and that Israel is desperate to invade and take it, and there's a secret invasion going on. And a lot of these people are the only people in Argentina. Well, there are some people on the left who do, make no mistake, but these guys often seem like the only ones who say anything negative about Israel. And it's for a completely stupid reason that they just find a way to insert into everything. You can be talking about how the local government is slow in replacing the dilapidated sidewalk outside of your house, and one of these guys will tell you this is part of the plan for Israel to conquer you. The stupid reason that they just find a way to insert into everything. You can be talking about how the local government is slow in replacing the dilapidated sidewalk outside of your house, and one of these guys will tell you this is part of the plan for Israel to conquer Patagonia somehow. Nonetheless, I've been warming to them lately because of, what I just said earlier, because they're pretty much harmless, and Argentina is a country that is institutionally extremely dominated by pro-Israel people, by Zionists. Even most of the supposed center-left progressives are still nonetheless liberal Zionists at best. The only people somehow. Nonetheless, I've been warming to them lately because of, what I just said earlier, because they're pretty much harmless. And Argentina is a country that is institutionally extremely dominated by pro-Israel people, by Zionists. Even most of the supposed center-left progressives are still nonetheless liberal Zionists at best. The only people who are actually anti-Zionists are a lot further to the left, and there's country that is institutionally extremely dominated by part of the plan for Israel to conquer Patagonia somehow. Nonetheless, I've been warming to them lately because of, what I just said earlier, because they're pretty much harmless. And Argentina is a country that is institutionally extremely dominated by pro-Israel people, by Zionists. Even most of the supposed center-left progressives are still nonetheless liberal Zionists at best. The only people who are actually anti-Zionists are a lot further to the left, and there's not that many of them. Again, not that it really matters that much, though, because it's not like Israel is dependent on support from Argentina to exist. So luckily, the effect of this is really not that bad. Unlike the US or Europe or whatever, where those countries actually materially support Israel and Israel depends on them. Israel is not super important to Argentina, and Argentina is not super important to Israel. Except, some people make it super important. A lot of the most popular TV presenters are Jewish, and most of them are just insane, fanatical Zionists. After October 7th, this is what this impossibly rich Argentine TV presenter, Eduardo Feynman, started doing, and he dressed like this for literally 2 years. He wore a Star of David on his chest with an Israeli flag on the table to act like he's some sort of horrible victim of a second Holocaust or something, when he and most of the Jewish community in Argentina are extremely well off and extremely not oppressed. And this sort of thing really plays into the previously fringe Plan Andina idea, because the average Argentine doesn't know anything about Jews or Israel, and then suddenly you have a guy on TV who's shoving the Israeli flag into your face, and maybe then you think, what the fuck is this? This is just weird. I don't care about any of this stuff. I'm in Argentina. I'm busy starving because my president is Javier Milei. Why does this man on my television, who's supposedly Argentinian, care so much about this other country? Why is he making it my problem? Why is he demanding that I defend and care about this country as it's massacring a bunch of fucking children? And so those people became negatively polarized into believing in the Plan Andinia conspiracy theory, and now they think that Israel is colonizing Patagonia, because it's like the conclusion that they came to after they saw how much Israel is shoved in their face in a country where it's totally irrelevant. And then other stuff has been happening recently that has given a lot of light to these conspiracies. Like, there was a car crash between two cars in the middle of Buenos Aires, and this fake, independent, Orthodox Jewish ambulance service that they made exclusively for themselves got there first, and a fake, independent, Orthodox Jewish ambulance service that they made exclusively for themselves got there first and tried to clean up the scene and hide evidence and stuff, and took control of the scene over the actual real ambulance service and police and stuff, and started yelling at the cameras to stop filming them and go away. And this got a ton of dissemination, and people were like, what the fuck is this? Israel is invading us. Now, I'm pretty sure that Orthodox Jews do this in most places where they have a sizable community in the world. I'm pretty sure it's big in New York. I didn't know it was in Buenos Aires, but there are Orthodox Jews in Buenos Aires, so it's not really surprising that they have this. But, people are seeing this for the first time after having never seen these groups before, acting like a sort of mafia, and it's just playing into all the other stuff, given how much they've been desperately trying to get people to care about Israel over the last 2 years. And acting like a sort of mafia, and it's just playing into all the other stuff, given how much they've been desperately trying to get people to care about Israel over the last 2 years. And now this has escalated even more, because presently there are massive forest fires in Patagonia. This is what parts of Patagonia are looking like right now on the Argentine side. Horrible. There are massive forest fires in Patagonia. This is what parts of Patagonia are looking like right now on the Argentine side. Horrible. This is an incredibly popular tourism, hiking destination. So there's lots of tourists there who have had to be evacuated and stuff. A lot of these tourists are apparently Israeli. And, that happens to play into the whole Plan Andinia thing, especially because the government immediately came out and issued a communique stating that the fires were lit on purpose. And also, some people in the government have been blaming what they call Mapuche terrorist groups, Mapuche being the indigenous people of Patagonia, for lighting these fires. Apparently they set their own lands on fire, for who knows what purpose, just for the hell of it. But people aren't really buying it, and you know what people are buying more? That these fires were intentionally lit by Israeli soldiers disguised as tourists who traveled to Patagonia as part of the Israeli plan to take over Patagonia. No, I'm not shitting you. That's what people are actually thinking right now. And honestly, I'm here for it. If this gets people to hate Israel, whatever. So there is actually kind of a foundation to this, because back in 2011 in the Chilean side of the Patagonia, there was an Israeli tourist who started a massive... There is actually kind of a foundation. It's people to hate Israel, whatever. So there is actually kind of a foundation to this, because back in 2011 in the Chilean side of the Patagonia, there was an Israeli tourist who started a massive fire there and admitted to it. And then they let him go after he had to pay a $7,000 fine and nothing more. He got no jail time. Insane, right? So it just so happens that an Israeli has lit a fire in Patagonia before, confirmed. And there was this video that went, they let him go. 2011 in the Chilean side of the Patagonia, there was an Israeli tourist who started a massive fire there and admitted to it. And then they let him go after he had to pay a $7,000 fine and nothing more. He got no jail time. Insane, right? So it just so happens that an Israeli has lit a fire in Patagonia before, confirmed. And there was this video that went super mega viral a few days ago of this guy who was apparently lighting fires with his girlfriend, this tourist, in the Patagonian forest, like literally in the fucking middle of there being fires in another part of Patagonia. And he got found, and this guy like filmed him and uploaded it, and this just went mega viral. And everyone just decided amongst themselves that this guy was Israeli. I don't know how they know that he's Israeli. As far as I'm aware, he hasn't been identified or anything, but you know what? I don't care. I don't mind if they want to think that Israelis go to other countries and do bad things there. I'm all here for it. Let's just all go along with this. I'm fine with it. I don't mind one bit.
Por favor, allá la carpa, allá, del otro lado. En el bosque no.
Trying to see if I can hear the guy talk, to see if he has an Israeli accent or anything.
Vuelta porque vi una nube de humo y salía de ahí. Están estos hijos de puta. Están prendiendo fuego en la concha de su madre. Una hora te vas ahí. Una hora.
No, he doesn't really say anything that's discernible. But, you know, if people want to think he's Israeli, I'm fine with that. Especially because recently there has been, like, Israeli IDF genocide soldiers traveling to Patagonia, taking some nice vacations. There is this hostel and camping site in Patagonia that specifically caters to Israelis, which only plays into this so much more, called Onda Azul, which has Hebrew in its name on social media, as you can see. This is apparently Hebrew for farm, like the farm. I don't know why the Hebrew is different to the Spanish. Onda Azul means like blue vibes, and their posts are in Hebrew. This is clearly a place that caters uniquely to Israelis. And all of this stuff just combines. And now, like, random dudes are posting on social media, like this guy right here, saying stuff like, I'm a new believer in Plan Endinia. It always seemed to me to be like an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory, but now it seems that we're screwed. You know, they've taken Patagonia from us. There was also, like, a picture of Netanyahu. I don't even know if it's real or not, nor do I care, honestly. People hating Israel can only be a positive thing. I genuinely don't mind. Netanyahu, supposedly at a meeting last year or something, sitting at a table with a printout of a map of the south of Argentina, of Patagonia. What is happening here? I don't know, but as far as I'm concerned, if these people want to believe Israel is trying to colonize Patagonia, that's fine. If they want to believe that Israel started fires there as part of their plan, that's fucking great. I don't mind one bit. Is it wrong? I mean, probably. I think what actually probably happened here is a false flag by the Argentine military, probably ordered by the Argentine government in order to justify a potential crackdown against Mapuche, indigenous people in the area. And my belief in this is justified by the fact that they found this payment in order to justify a potential crackdown against Mapuche. I don't mind one bit. Is it wrong? I mean, probably. I think what actually probably happened here is a false flag by the Argentine military, probably ordered by the Argentine government in order to justify a potential crackdown against Mapuche, indigenous people in the area. And my belief in this is justified by the fact that they found a bunch of military grenades, like live, fresh, you know, in operation, not old or anything, unused Argentine military grenades near the places where these fires were lit. These grenades were manufactured in Argentina by, like, the official state Argentine arms company, which does exist. I didn't know that existed, but they do make grenades in Argentina that the Argentine military uses. And they found 6 grenades that are only used by the Argentine military of native production in Patagonia right around the time that these fires just so happened to start. So my opinion on what most likely happened here is either it was probably just an accident, a fire started by accident by some moron tourist, or it could have been started intentionally, but probably would have been by a tourist. And, you know, if it was started intentionally, wouldn't surprise me if it was an Israeli. You know, what do you expect? There's lots of them there, and, you know, Israel has become quite well known for burning things and especially people. But if there's something nefarious going on here, I would say it's probably from the Argentine government more so than the Israeli government. But to be honest, I don't really care. I don't mind that this ridiculous shit is becoming mainstream in Argentina isn't a bad thing at all. You know, people want to think that everything bad in the world is because of Israel, when Israel is something that we desperately need to fight and we desperately need allies to fight against. I do not give a single shit how and why they got to thinking it's bad. We can worry about that once Israel has been toppled, once it's no longer a problem. Because ultimately, Zionists have incredible institutional power, both Jewish ones and non-Jewish ones. And there hasn't really been any success in fighting that by just saying, oh, they kill Palestinians, Israelis kill Palestinians, they genocide them. Like, yeah, Israel's image has been hurt quite a bit by that, but it hasn't really translated into any genuine challenge to that institutional power. The Palestinians, they genocide them. Like, yeah, Israel's image has been hurt quite a bit by that, but it hasn't really translated into any genuine challenge to that institutional power. So, really, what is most likely to actually succeed is just to let people believe in dumb shit like, yeah, dude, Israel really wants to colonize Patagonia, right? They don't already have problems finding enough Jews to colonize their own already existing colony. They definitely want to colonize Patagonia. If letting these people think that they are also victims of Israel, which, to be clear, Argentines do at least have some sort of claim to that, way more so than clear Patagonia. If letting these people think that they are also victims of Israel, which, to be clear, Argentines do at least have some sort of claim to that, way more so, to be clear, Argentines do at least have some sort of claim to that, way more so than any American ever will, because the Israeli state water company is legitimately like buying up tons of what should be public water assets in Argentina and other countries in the region, and currently has operations in almost every Argentine province, including most of Patagonia. And again, that's just tons of what should be public water assets in Argentina and other countries in the region, and the company is legitimately like buying up tons of what should be public water assets in Argentina and other countries in the region, and currently has operations in almost every Argentine province, including most of Patagonia. And again, that's just another tons of what should be public water assets in Argentina and other countries in the region, and currently has operations in almost every Argentine province, including most of Patagonia. And again, that's just another thing that plays into the Plan Andinia thing. So yeah, this is what makes people hate Israel. Good. I guess it's better than them not hating Israel. And it is really interesting how stupid and dumb the Israelis are that they play into this so much. Like, they just can't help it. And the Zionists in general, not just Israelis, like the guy Eduardo Feynman with his little like Star of David, like pretending to be a concentration camp inmate stunt that I showed you earlier. He made more people hate Israel by doing that than he would have if he just didn't do that. There is nothing that causes people to hate Israel more than like having Zionists shoved in their face constantly, because the Zionists are insufferable. And now tons of people who didn't really give a shit about Israel and probably wouldn't have given a shit about it otherwise are suddenly anti-Israel and believe in this sort of conspiracy theory. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it is extremely funny, to be honest. Like, it's ludicrous, but I'm not going to expend any energy being like, actually, this is false and a conspiracy and it's totally impractical and kind of insane, blah, 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 blah. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to pat them on the head and I'm going to say, yeah, man, Israel definitely wants to colonize Patagonia. Now get out there and protest outside the Israeli embassy. If that's what it takes for you to do so, then okay, it's better than you not doing that.
לקנות טונות של מה שאמור להיות נכסי מים ציבוריים בארגנטינה ובמדינות אחרות באזור, וכיום יש לה פעילות כמעט בכל מחוז ארגנטינאי, כולל רוב פטגוניה. ושוב, זה עוד דבר שמשחק בדבר של פלניניה. Так что да, именно это заставляет людей ненавидеть Израиль. Хорошо, думаю, это лучше, чем если бы они не ненавидели Израиль. И мне действительно интересно, насколько глупы и недалеки израильтяне, что они так сильно в это ввязываются. Как будто они просто не могут удержаться. И сионисты в целом, не только израильтяне. Например, тот парень Эдвард Финеман со своей маленькой звездой Давида, притворяющийся заключенным концлагеря, трюк, который я показывал вам раньше. Он заставил больше людей ненавидеть Израиль, сделав это, чем если бы он просто этого не делал. Ничто так не заставляет людей ненавидеть Израиль, как постоянные навязчивые заявления о сионистах, потому что сионисты невыносимы. И теперь куча людей, которым раньше было наплевать на Израиль и которые, вероятно, не стали бы наплевать на него в других обстоятельствах, вдруг стали антиизраильскими и верят в эту своего рода, теорию заговора. Так что да, я просто хотел поговорить об этом, потому что это, честно говоря, невероятно смешно. Это абсурдно, но я не собираюсь тратить энергию на то, чтобы говорить, на самом деле это ложь, это заговор, это совершенно непрактично и немного безумно и так далее. Вместо этого я просто похлопаю их по голове и скажу, да, Израиль определенно хочет колонизировать Патагонию. А теперь выходите и протестуйте у израильского посольства. Если для этого вам необходимо это сделать, то хорошо, это лучше, чем ничего не делать.
星と深淵。
ぴったりな場所だと思いますね。
それ。はあ。リンヤにコアの安寧を行け。しっかり立ってな。素直にハグだね。
講師の許可を確認。
真実はまるで影。丸裸にしてやろう。
水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、リーウェの水は後味が長く続く。稲妻の水は深みがあり、スネールの水は複雑でじっくりと舌で味わう必要があるのだ。 私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、リーウェの水は後味が長く続く。稲妻の水は深みがあり、スメールの水は複雑で、じっくりと舌で味わう必要があるのだ。メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。 メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、リーウェの水は後味が長く続く。稲妻の水は深みがあり、スメールの水は複雑で、じっくりと舌で味わう必要があるのだ。私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。 メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。モンドの水は清く澄んでいて、リーウェの水は後味が長く続く。稲妻の水は深みがあり、スメールの水は複雑で、じっくりと舌で味わう必要があるのだ。メルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。 私は自身の仕事の価値とフォンテーヌの人々がなすことの意義を認めている。自分の責任を誇りに思っているのだ。
仕事が多いって話なのに、俺んとこには全然来ねえ。
星とし無事今日の星とし
私は下げすぎ。
呼びかけに応える星たちよ。
私は帰ってきた。
時間よ。星のコカドは極寒最高の一品よ。
神戸を垂れろ。大松となるがいい。